going to be another quick, somewhat quick live stream. We got four movies that we're going to look at. I picked these up yesterday at the Goodwill. So the first movie we are looking at is Jim Carrey, Tia Leone, Fun with Dick and Jane from 2005. This is the remake of the 1977 movie. And they kind of wish I had like a picture to pop up there, but they really like kind of like recreated like the movie poster for the original 77 movie. And here's the back. There's our special features. And very, very cool. All right, so next up is Gods and Generals from 2003. This is a prequel to the Gettysburg movie from 1993. This stars Jeff Daniels, Stephen Lang. Jeff Daniels is reprising his role of Lieutenant Joshua Chamberlain. Lang plays Stonewall Jackson, and Robert Duvall as Robert E. Lee. So this is actually like the only movie that I picked up today or yesterday, I should say, that I've never seen it before. I know it did not do very well box office, panned with the audience and critics alike. Most of it had to do with like pacing and length. I just wonder if a lot of that was more the edit of the movie because I know they did edit it down from like 5 hours to 3 hours. I'm not sure the DVD version. So all new introduction. Yeah, I'm not really seeing. Just kind of like skimming over it. If which version this is, if this is the full length, I wouldn't be surprised if the full length, like 5 hour, was in there. But I'm sure there could have been a better edit of it, and it probably would have done a lot better. But yeah, so this follows um, General Stonewall Jackson, kind of like from like the onset of the war through like his death at Chancellorsville. Very cool. It's cool that Jeff Daniels is back playing um, his role again, or reprising that role. And I think Morgan Shepherd is back playing character that he played in Gettysburg. Was that like General Pettigrew? I think it was. But yeah, so I do look forward to watching this. I do like Civil War movies. Well, not so much Civil War movies, but I have been to a lot like the battlefields. I've been to Gettysburg like 6 times. It's kind of crazy, but yeah, I definitely am looking forward to checking that out. So the next thing that we are going to look at here is Meet the Parents from 2005. And I didn't know it, but this is actually a remake also of another movie that I don't think did very good from like the early 90s. But this one obviously is a classic. Robert De Niro, Ben Stiller as Greg Gaylord Fokker, Robert De Niro as his soon to be father in law. And this movie is just a classic. And this is the collector's edition. Oh, let's see. Check out De Niro on the back. That's pretty cool. So all kinds of special features for this. Spotlight on the locations, deleted scenes, cast filmmaker biographies, DVD-ROM stuff. That was very common in the early 2000s with these. Feature commentary, a couple different feature commentaries. So yeah, so a lot of cool stuff on there. All right. Oh, and I think Owen Wilson wasn't Owen Wilson like Greg's girlfriend's like ex-boyfriend and the family was in love with him. Owen Wilson was really good in this movie. And the last movie, the fact that I hadn't already owned this movie is very, very surprising. This is a special edition of The Karate Kid from 1984. Ralph Macchio, Pat Morita there on the cover as Daniel LaRusso and Mr. Miyagi. Love that like silhouette of him doing the kick. And you can see the All Valley down there. Get Johnny Lawrence in there with him. Hey, cool. Of the Karate Kid, this edition of it. And you can see some of the other Cobra Kai's guy down there. Yeah, boy, I just cannot talk today. Sweep the leg, Johnny. So yeah, so there's all kinds of cool special features with this. So we were talking about Ralph Macchio, Pat Morita, Elizabeth Shue was in this movie. She's a iconic role. William Zabka as Johnny Lawrence, and of course you can't forget Martin Cove as Sensei John Kreese of the Cobra Kai Dojo. So we got some commentary on there. What else do we have? By way of the Karate Kid multi-part making of. Oh, that's kind of cool. That'll be fun to watch. Beyond the Form featurette, East Meets West, Composer's Notebook, Life of Bonsai featurette. Yeah, so this has got a lot of really cool extra features to it. I'm kind of looking forward to it. It's not often I'm looking forward more to special features than rewatching a film, but definitely fits the bill with this one. So super cool. This came out like 1984. So like 6-year-old me was in love with this movie. Like those movies that came out when I was like 6, 7, 8 years old, like 84, 85, 86. Like Ghostbusters come out through there, Karate Kid come out through there, um, Back to the Future come out through there, The Goonies come out through there. Just some of the most iconic movies of the 80s all came out like right when I was at that age when I was like 7, 8, 9 years old. Um, so it's a great time to be a child. But anyway, so yeah, so we picked up the Karate Kid, picked up Meet the Parents. So some really cool additions. Gods and Generals and Fun with Dick and Jane. I don't usually pick up a lot of DVDs. It seems like I've been picking up quite a few here lately, but I don't mind picking up comedies on DVD. To me, you know, the the quality is just not doesn't bother me so much. And like Gods and Generals, from the time that it came out, I think DVD's appropriate for it. And I wouldn't mind getting Karate Kid, like a multi-pack or something on Blu-ray at some point, but for picking this up from a Goodwill, like all these, like $10 for all four of these, so 250 a piece at the Goodwill, and they're all in immaculate condition, not a single scratch on any of it. So really happy to pick these up. These are all great additions to the Flixdork movie library. All right, guys, so that's going to wrap things up. Um, yeah, love Meet the Parents too. Yeah, and I think I have. I don't think I know I have Meet the Fockers. So I'm only missing. What was the third one? Little Fockers. So I call that something else a lot of the time. Yeah, so I'm just missing the one movie, and I will have the entire collection then for that. Love Ben Stiller movies. He's just so classic. Like Heavyweights. I need to get a copy of Heavyweights. That's something that I'm missing. Tony Perkis. He was great as Tony Perkis in that movie. And he kind of like played a similar role in Dodgeball with him and Vince Vaughn. But anyways, guys, that's going to wrap things up. Leave a big thumbs up for me. If you're watching this later, leave a comment. Let me know what was your favorite movie that I picked up. If you've picked up anything awesome out of a discount bin or a Goodwill or a flea market, let me know. And that's going to wrap things up, guys. And I'll see you next time.